Feliz Dia de Independencia. Happy Independence Day. It's September 15th, the day when just about all of Latin America is celebrating their independence from Spain. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and the streets are starting to collect people. Inside the school, the kids are anxiously awaiting the beginning of the parade, which probably won't start for quite a while as usual, but that's okay. You can see we've got some added tienditas selling food. I don't know, I eat breakfast at home, so there's nothing here that's really appealing to me at the moment. The park is filling up as well. And here's Dilson. Look at this handsome fellow, band member, former student of mine. Buenos dias. Good morning to you, Lily. How are you? Hey, celebrating today. Some of our beautiful girls coming here. I need a drink. Nobody's making minutas at the moment. You want to buy some clothes? Here we have some clothes on the sidewalk. Fruit and more drinks. Lots of cops. Here at the corner, people are finding their places. Checking out which is the shady side. Street that runs between the park and the Catholic Church, and the church has its tents up. Everybody's selling. It's a big commercial day. Everybody's in a good mood, happy and friendly. The dogs are running around here looking for something to eat. Oh, look at this. This is a friend of mine. This is a friend of mine. Huh? Yeah. Chucha loca. Buenos dias. I'm here in front of the church. We're making pupusas. Sí. La cámara no puede oler las pupusas, es lástima para cuando enviar las fotos a los Estados Unidos y hablar de pupusas, no huele nada. No huele. I was talking about how the camera can't smell the pupusa, so when I send the videos and the pictures to the United States, you can see them, but you can't smell how good they smell. The kids from the Catholic school, Our Lady of Refuge. Okay, cut through the park. Buenos días. Vendedores. Evento. Buenos días. This is a beautiful park. Well, with our new mayor, it's really looking absolutely lovely. And of course, we have some not so lovely things. I guess they didn't have enough paint to paint these posts here. And they're busy adorning the kiosk, as they call it here, kiosk. The mayor's here supervising everything. You hear the band warming up. And look at this little doll. One thing we have is plenty of babies, little kids. Buenos días. Buenos días. Looks like a waiter. And a waitress. Well, take a stroll inside the school again. And here comes Sissy. Sissy! Hola, Sissy! Ah, she's my sweetheart. She doesn't know it though. Another one of the cachipurras. Buenos días. Sissy's mom, Rebecca. Okay, here we are. With the mighty Francisco Gaviria Band of Peace. Getting ready for their annual performance. Our band director, Charlie, doesn't have a uniform. That's a shame.
vamos a hacer una pequeña oración esperando que cierren sus ojos. Padre y buen Dios que estás en el cielo, en esta hermosa mañana venimos dándote las gracias por un año más de independencia, por un día más de vida, Señor. Te pedimos que seas tú quien nos guíe por el buen camino, Señor. Apártanos de todo mal. Te pedimos por los jóvenes, Señor. Ayúdalos en sus estudios. Todo esto te lo pedimos en el nombre de Jesús. Amén y amén.
La organización que estamos tomando este día, que vamos a hacerlo entre todos. No solo el alcalde, no solo la alcaldía. Están los directores, Policía Nacional, el párroco del refugio y el consejo del refugio también. Eso es la mención que les hago porque aquí estamos toditos en el apoyo del 15 de septiembre, cumpliendo 194 años, estamos de independencia. Quiere decir que este día es un día bonito para todos. Y también darle las gracias y saludar a los maestros, que también es el apoyo para hacer estos eventos. Sin ellos no lo podemos hacer también. Y también los padres de familia con sus hijos, sus hijas que están participando en las bandas, otros que van a marchar. A todos ellos les agradecemos este equipo de trabajo que está acá hoy esta mañana celebrando el 15 de septiembre. Quiere decir que esto es para que el pueblo lo disfrute. Y así también echen de ver ustedes que el equipo de trabajo está unido en todo esto. En lo bueno y en lo malo estamos trabajando para que el pueblo siga adelante, siga aprovechando un desarrollo mejor y hacer unas amistades más que tenemos que hacerlo este día con otros amigos que vienen de otros lados. Para eso estamos trabajando y celebrando estos días del mes cívico que tenemos. Que Dios me los bendiga a todos y celebremos esta mañana a lo grande. Gracias.
participen en este acto. Además, invitamos...
Well, the formalities are over and the parade is lining up in the streets, and the police are getting ahead of us. Mayor, chief of police, and the priest from the Catholic Church, members of the town council, flags of Central America, some vendors here that are selling some good stuff. Horchata for a quarter. Panes con pollo. Dios le bendiga, hermano. 35 cents for a chicken sandwich with good stuff in it. Got enchiladas for 30 cents. And more panes. Nothing like a good parade, civic event to make your day a little bit brighter. Otherwise, there's not a heck of a lot to do here. I'll just take a little walk up the street. This is the Servicio. This is where I buy my chicken feed and where I'm going to have to buy some more. She's open today. Esmeralda, ¿está abierta hoy? Bueno, necesito concentrado, pero en este momento no. Okay, she's open today. I can buy some concentrada for my chickens. This is La Muda. She doesn't talk. Okay, we've got the Queen, Miss Chiquitita, 2014, 2015. Why did they always turn around? Gracias, hermana reina. No quiero su espalda. Padre, bueno. Okay, first school is Centro Escolar, Colonia El Ángel. Waiting for instructions, and this is where the problems begin, where the parents start walking alongside their kids and nobody on the sidewalks can see. Brightly dressed woman is the director, the principal of the school. aside and grab their kids because they seem to gravitate towards the center of the street, being pressed by parents. If the parents would let them alone, they could march in a straight line, or at least learn to march in a straight line, the little ones. Okay. Between downtown El Refugio and the border with Chachuapa is the Comunidad El Refugio, community of El Refugio. And they have a nice school over there. Although for some reason a lot of their kids go to school here in Francisco Gaviria, which is the largest school, the downtown school. Dice Dios, unión, libertad. God, union, unity, and liberty. One of these days I'm going to go on to Google and learn the origin of the goose step. My generation thinks of it as a typical Nazi thing, but everybody south of the border seems to march this way. I try not to be offended. Currently, I have no connection to the internet. Porque claro, no es claro. I don't know when I'm going to get these on YouTube. These uniforms are not cheap. With the boots, and the hair adornments, and the families don't have a lot of extra money. I don't know if it's because the sun is facing them or why they're not smiling. I don't know how many kids in your neighborhood this age have a belly button adornment. People who sell makeup made a fortune this weekend. I'm marching further than the parade is. The Francisco Gaviria band is falling behind. favorite sisters. Centro Escolar El Rosario. On the other side of the highway. Seem to have more parents marching. Okay, here comes their band. Here comes their band. And the families. And where do the photographers go? There's a trombonist who's lost. Part of New Day in WWE. Big news. I don't think they go to the school. The limits of education here, training, go to medical school, become a nurse, policeman, or a soldier. Or a photographer. Cuadro de honor. Okay. That's the term for honor guard here, I guess. I learn something new every day. I hope someday I can hold an intelligent conversation with an educated person in Spanish. Curly hair, just like I used to have when I was his age. They cut it all off. He's whiter than I am. The mythology of Cuscatleca, which is what this place was called before the Spaniards got here. And let's see the various myths we've got. Oh, look at them. Scary people. Two fairies here. Advancing from the right, Centro Escolar Católica Nuestra Señora del Refugio. And they've got their flames a-burning. And I guess Francisco Gaviria will be last, but not least. And that's the director. Catholic school can have a female director who's not a nun. We haven't had nuns here in years. They got cut off. The rest of the crew is over there. Oh no, that's our crew. Okay. Okay, they're moving again. It's 9:30. The front of the parade is about a block away. We haven't come very far, but that's typical. You want to make a small parade last, you just don't walk. You just stand there and everybody stands and watches you. And I get to see friends and get hugs from the pretty girls. What more can an old man want? My neighbor. The gentleman that owns the goats. Jennifer's hiding behind the post next to her boyfriend. Okay. Let this group go by. We have some well-dressed students. Salvadoran flag in front. Another ex-neighbor, the mayor's niece. Sonríe, mi amor. Okay.
Brazos, movimiento de brazos.
Okay, so we have the flag of the Vatican, and the flag of Costa Rica. I can't imagine doing this for any length of time, but they've got about an hour and a half to go just to get around up to the highway and back. And their band still has to get on the line if they have to move. Are livening up a little bit. They made it this far, and they're laughing at me because I was two-stepping with Jackie. ¿Entiende inglés? ¿Entiende inglés? No, okay. soccer. Got a bunch of 6-year-olds. Just looks like a whack with a drum. El Salvador Marine Corps Band. Hey, I've said often that the women here are just absolutely beautiful. Look at these 3 chicks. I mean, what wouldn't you give to spend the night with one of these? Organización aquí. Columnas, filas. Ay, ay, ay. Sonríe.
No te digo que de que la abuelita traía una niña.
Candied apples here. All the years I marched with the Boy Scouts, nobody ever gave me a candied apple. Okay. It looks like we're finally going to get our band on the road here. Centro Escolar Francisco Gaviria, municipio del Refugio, departamento de Ahuachapán. No puedo. Hay sol. Fernando, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está, preciosa? Habla por el público. ¿Qué estamos celebrando hoy?
El 15 de septiembre.
Ah, 15 de septiembre es cumpleaños de mi mami, pero no estamos celebrando el cumpleaños de mi mami hoy. Ah, ¿qué? Ay, 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 ay. Hey, hey, hey! Vámonos! Okay, we got little placards. I'm gonna get hit with a flag of Costa Rica. Cuadro de honor. Profe Mercedes is wiping brows.
Roger, hi.
Sudor.
Hi.
Clarita. Oh, guapa en su corbata. Okay, here comes my kid and her crew. Go to this side of the street, she goes to the other side of the street. Parvularia. The wee ones. They have to be roped in. Still can't keep the mothers out. Flash here. Some leftover dancers. Yeehaw. And the rest of the school. ¿Por qué es más grande que todos los demás? Tiene 19 años.
Marco la diferencia.
Pienso que tengo una foto de su hermano.
Ahí está, mi
Sí, pero siempre cuando yo doy la vuelta, ella igual, como antes. Que le vaya bien. Saludos a su mami. Kevin, así, left, right, left, right. Ajá, hermano Tony.
Pasan todos y yo voy despacio.
Okay, and after all the parading and the music that followed and the dancing, people go to the park to relax, where it's nice and cool after 2 hours or so in the sun. And they're buying food and eating it. And I'm on my way home. Margarita can take care of Adriana and her constant complaining. She looks forward to doing this and then complains throughout. Sulibet! Feliz 15 de septiembre!